Good morning, everybody. Jayy here with another War of the Visions video, and today we're going to talk about the patch coming this Wednesday, what we're getting that's new, what upgrades we're getting, and I'm going to end this video with a special little polling session because you can see right here, we are on the small baby Jayy account, and I waited till the end of the week. I've got a 10 stack right here of polls for Alaya the Alabaster, and I did spend the 300 paid viz for the one 10 poll ticket right here. Waited the whole week. We're gonna see if I can luck out and get this girl without like investing any of my Vizior, so we'll end the video with that little bang to it, right? But let's go ahead and start things off by talking about the new unit we're getting this week. Now, we're getting a 70 cost unit in SHALZE. I'm really hoping that we get good banners for her. I know I mentioned this in the news day, but I really think with these sub 100 cost units, we gotta keep upping the, like, with as much stuff as we're getting, hook us up. That's what I'm gonna say. I'll just stop there because it's gonna be a long video. Hook us up with some good banners. Let's look at her kit. I think she's going to be really good. So she's a support character for fire, prayer warlock, cleric Kodadama wielder, whatever prayer warlocks call in global. Her TMR is in armor with defense and spirit 6, elemental chain resist buff for allies that also nullifies frostbite, blind, and paralyze. So not too bad right there. I don't think you're pulling her for her TMR though. She does have a de-aggro and critical evade in her master ability. Her dream ability is activation time down with defense and an upgraded skill, protection and protection ceremony. I'm just going to start by saying her master ability and dream ability are very 70 cost. You don't see any like OP things here. Yes, the anti-aggro is really nice, but like 15 defense, cast time down, critical evade, you know, mediocre-ish at best. Okay, support abilities. She does get 2 new ones, including a very good one with 15 AoE resist and 15 critical evade. You do want your support units not dying, so that will help. Then she has access to an agility support ability, that rhymes. That's really nice for agility tuning, and then more activation time down with buff duration up right here on her second new support ability. So I do think that's really good. For her counter move, she is getting Amulet of Protection. That's the new counter move she's bringing into the game. 30% chance to proc, reduce all damage taken by 30%. Again, like this is sort of like the sword guard kind of counter move. Again, helping her stay alive. I do like that, but you also do have auto cure, which can be nice as well. I would run this. I think I'd run the 30% damage reduction because it has that 10% more chance of proccing than auto heal does. Okay, let's scope out her new job right here. Prayer. She has a single target heal, 120%, medium range. That's okay. You would expect her to have something like that as a support unit. She has a self buff that's 15 defense, 15 spirit, and ice resistance 30. So yes, she will be a very good anti-ice unit if that's something that you're building for in PvE or PvP. I mean, otherwise, 15 defense, 15 spirit, ice resist for 3 turns buff, not very good. Very 70 cost if you're asking me. Then she has access here to a big diamond shaped AoE move that decreases all attack resist by 15% for 3 turns for the target and deals 141% damage. Not a bad DPS move for a support character. Okay, now let's get to the big ones. Give the para boost. Right here, you can select up to 2 targets. It grants regenerate to the ally with a 200% chance of increasing your physical damage and magic damage by 20% if regenerate is in effect. So here you can see what she's supposed to do. She walks up to both of the friends on her team and says, you get regenerate and you get regenerate, and while you both are regenerating HP, you will do more damage. Great move right here. And again, as a 70 cost character, this can make her usable in cost limited PvP as your support option if you have her. Now, evacuation ceremony, great name. This gets upgraded twice. Let's deal with the most upgraded version of this. It is a diamond shaped group buff that gives 20 AoE resist for 4 turns to allies. Insanely good. Then it gives critical evasion for all those turns, light and dark resist for 4 turns, 30%. Okay, we're cooking now. It also grants protect for 4 turns for allies and grants the following effect upon hit for allies: restore 10 AP when performing a critical hit. This buff is insane. So you can see what she's meant to do. She walks up She gives everybody regenerate, increases their damage, and gives everybody AoE resist, light and dark resist, critical evade, protect, and AP restore all bundled into one move. And then she also has a chance to full life. She's got full life on here. It's called Prayer for Recovery for her, but it's 50% chance to 100% revive an ally. Great support unit. What she's missing is like a big AoE healing move. That's what you don't see in here. Her only heal in this kit is a single target heal right there, but let's talk more about that in a minute. So she also has a buff here, group buff, that gives attack, magic, and agility. I think that's easily third best group buff that she has. She has 2 bucks for it, which is a 2-target non-elemental 185% damage move if you're running Prayer Warlock. If you go with Cleric, you have access to nothing more that you really want except another heal. 210% modifier on that one compared to the 120% modifier there. Similar range, right? So, okay, that is a better single target heal. Kodama Wheeler gives you access to 100% hit move and a little bit of AoE 100% hit. So maybe you run that for that option. And then her limit break is also very, very good. 200% chance to ignore fatal damage for an ally, which is courage, 200% chance to courage for self, and drops her aggro. So courage in her kit for herself and an ally, full life in her kit, a little bit of healing, a lot of buffing, a very good 70 cost unit that does some unique things, an exciting unit to be added into the game, but not somebody who I think you're going to want to like spend 40k pitying or anything like that. So that's SHALZE. Now, we are also getting her staff, the magic tree staff right here. We're also getting a vision card. Let me do that next. Here's the vision card with the setting sun. So this is Alaya and Jaden's VC. You can see it's attack-based VC with luck and HP on there. Attack and accuracy for the unit effect. Group buff, and you can see it's a axe, spear, striking card here. Slash resist 24, AoE resist 16, acquired AP 50%. Solid card. Again, if the banners are really good and it's easy for you to build, would be a nice addition to any of those job-based teams. Okay, Magic Tree Staff. Here we go. So our new staff in the game. For SHALZE, she'll get 15% HP, 8 AoE resist, and cast or increase CT when her HP drops below 20%, which synergizes very well with her courage buff. So basically, if her courage gets procced, she'll get CT up and then can do something, maybe single target heal herself. I don't know. She kind of lacks that big impactful something to do when she would, you know, get that CT boost, but it is what it is. But this is also just a staff that has 25% magic for whoever is wearing it. Again, a pretty solid staff for SHALZE, and if you're using her, I think you will easily add that to your repertoire, farm one up, build it anyway. Now, we're getting a whole bunch of upgrades this week. I'm trying to go fast, keep this video from being like 25 minutes. Luell, getting her dream enhancement. What's she getting? 10% more agility, 15 single target resist, which I really like, and then upgrade skill, immediate battle of Earth Summoner. Now, what in the world is immediate battle of Earth Summoner? Well, it's this one right here. Immediate arrival of Tosho is what it's called on this one. It's a group buff, gives earth attack 40 for allies, gives evocation gauge boost 100 for allies. Already did both of those things. Single target resist 25 for allies. There's one of, no, that's not the new thing. The new thing is lightning resist for allies. So a nice little anti-lightning move right here, and dark resist for allies. I really like this upgrade to Luell. Now, it is still Luell. I think she's still solidly in like B to A tier in terms of an earth DPS unit, but if you have one of those top tier units like a Bradley or a Dialdo or something to run alongside her, I think she could definitely accompany those people, especially now if you were fighting an lightning or dark base team. So that's Luell's upgrades. Now, Oldoa. Did Oldoa get double the damage and twice as much survivability? No, she did not. She did get 15% more HP, 15 AoE resist, and AP capture skill got upgraded. So they did hit her good in the survivability area right there. I like those survivability upgrades. But AP capture, the move that's getting upgraded right here, it already decreased slash resist for the target. It now also decreases single target resist by 25, decreases AP, restores your own AP. I want to mention that that's very good for guild raids, for like PvE chain scoring teams where you need a single target resist debuff. That's great. She lacks multi-hit moves in her kit, but you can use the Halloween vision card to give her a 3-hit slashing move, or if you want to. So there you go. That's Oldoa's upgrade. You know, you're not going to start seeing Oldoa in PvP anytime soon. Corewell, range unit here, he gets 20 defense pin and 20 critical damage. A nice upgrade to his DPS. And at 80 cost, this is a guy that can sneak up on you a little bit, especially if you need a clutch 80 cost unit. His guaranteed bow skill gets an upgrade. So let's go scope that out right here. It's this one. It used to do decrease single target resist, 200% modifier, 100% hit chance. Still does all of that. It now also decreases evasion by 30 and decreases critical evasion minus 30. I don't know if this means like that it gives, now look, I think this probably just decreases critical evade by 30, but it would be really funny if this was a double negative and it decreased critical evasion by negative 30, so it actually gave him 30 more critical evade. That'd be an interesting thing. Either way, it's still Corewell. He's going to do basically the same stuff he did before, but more damage. Now, Varus, one of my favorite design-looking characters in the game, just have never really found an opportunity to play this guy seriously. Here's what he's getting. He's getting 10% slash resist, 10% magic resist, slash attack pin 20, which he very much needed. I like that a lot. And then upgraded skill, Breath of Exorcism. So, Breath of Exorcism, that's not his job level 25 ability, it's actually his shield. So previously, what this did before was it's a magic shield, 7500 HP. Okay, it also gave him regenerate and slash attack resist pin 40. You can see where this is synergizing with the rest of his like transcendence upgrade, his dream ability. The shield now reduces damage taken 7500. Yep. That's really, really, really good. Really, really good. Getting 7,500 damage reduction instead of magic damage reduction, I think makes Varus kind of playable, or at least considerably more playable than he was before. Okay, he also still gets that slash attack resist penetration and elemental chain resist 80 if he has regenerate on. Obviously, his weakness is if somebody dispels his regenerate, he loses the whole buff. But as far as buffs go, this buff is insane now. Really good buff to a guy, Varus here, who has, dispel auto revive. He's got boosted hit chance moves. I don't know. I think it makes him pretty good. 90 cost still feels pretty high for me, but that's our guy there. Then we have some master ability 2s coming into the game. Alaya is getting her master ability 2. She already had her dream upgrade. So what she's getting here is reaction block rate goes from 30 to 40. She still keeps the 15% frostbite, but gets 15 AoE resist. Very good upgrade to an already very good unit. Love the treatment they just gave to Alaya right there. Luell, this is what she's getting. The slash resist stays at 10, the missile resist stays at 15, but she now also gets 20% strike resistance and 15 single target resist. So really just leaning into her survivability a little bit more, and strike is prevalent right now, especially if you're a earth unit trying to fight lightning. Like the current lightning teams are going to have Bridal Elia on them at the highest level. You're going to need some strike resist as an earth unit to go toe-to-toe in there. Very well timed upgrade here for Luell, and then single target resist, again, very solid right there. Okay, Rob, Gilgamesh, and Miranda did not get a master ability or dream upgrade. What they got is a limit break upgrade. So what does old Robert get here for a limit break upgrade, and does it even matter? Well, he will still move to the target panel. He now dispels protect, had 200% chance physical damage up 20% for 3 turns. So he will boost his physical damage by 20%. Same modifier of the attack, still decreases his aggro by 4, but now increases his CT by 300. A big power up, really. I mean, this is a great move now. The problem just continues to be that great move is on Rob, who is like, not great, right? It's just Rob is what he is. Okay, Gilgamesh. Now, come on. Gilgamesh has one of the most busted limit breaks in the game. It's a magical limit break on a unit that everybody builds physical. Let's see what it's getting now. So previously, 200% magic damage with the chance of inflicting slow, which, slow is useful sass effect to equip. It will now break magic barriers, gives 200% chance to increase magic damage by 70% for this move. Maybe, potentially, making it viable. They're just trying with this and this, because it also gives him 40% more magic for the cast. They're trying to just boost his magic to make this move do enough damage that the AI will use it. Like, that's the point of this right here. Other than that, the modifier goes to 240. It has plus 30% hit chance. And now the slow is a 67% chance to inflict a slow. So like, it's a very, very good move. If you're using Gilgamesh or you see a Gilgamesh in your PvP, don't be surprised if he busts out his limit break now. It's a cool looking move that a lot of people probably never seen because the AI would never use it. Now, Miranda's limit break was something you do see sometimes. Very annoying to fight against Miranda's limit break because it had that high chance of inflicting confusion in the big AoE. It now turns counter moves off for 3 turns. The damage modifier went up. The confusion is still the same, and it decreases all elemental resist by 30% while the units are confused. That is a maximum of only 1 hit because like you break confusion with an attack, but this is really good. The only drawback to this move is it's point-based AoE on Miranda, so it does draw her in, and this is a unit where one of her strengths is her range with her Wateraga, with her jamming thrust, stuff like that. Still, great upgrade to Miranda. I would say of the 3, Miranda is by far the strongest PvP unit on this list. She has been wrecking people in water teams of late, and she just got better. Okay. 3 pieces of gear to talk about before we do the polls. Tiger Fangs getting a +6. What did Tiger Fangs +6 do? Very simple. You now get 4 turns of AoE resist 10. A very good upgrade, if I'm being honest, and the damage goes from 171 to 205. Great gloves now. They were already usable. I use them all the time. They're really good now. Punisher, the mace, it's getting an upgrade. What is its upgrade? Well, magic attack resist pin stays at 20, but now you get 10 magic attack as well. The magic stat goes from 178 to 214, which is a nice jump. Great mace, Punisher, there's its upgrade. Then Jewel Belt. Jewel Belt getting a similar treatment right here. The defense debuff stays at 30, but the elemental attack up 15 now goes away after receiving 3 hits instead of 2. So really kind of the same exact belt, but previously you lost that elemental attack up, which was the staple of the belt. After being hit twice, now you must be hit 3 times to lose that. Okay, let's do the most exciting part of this now. We're gonna see if Baby Jayy gets himself an Alaya the Bride. I have 1 more day with her being featured to like, make sure I get all of her bingo board done, buy her shards. Technically her banners go away in 8 days. So if I pick her up right here, she'll go to the slow build, the slow build train. But let's see if the paid ticket does it. 300 paid ticket. It's worth it. They're going brown book me to death, aren't they? They're going to throw me some brown books right here on the Baby Jayy account. Spin that. Oh boy. Oh, Baby Jayy. This is not the way. This is not the way, my friend. But Baby Jayy needs all of these Mind Spheres. We're building everything over here, including all these SR units. Oh my God, give me a... Boy, that sucked. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Those Curry Mind Spheres, I'm currently building Curry and I don't have enough Mind Spheres for him. So if I was going to get nothing, getting 20 Curry Mind Spheres is a baby-sized win for Baby Jayy's account. Now, 1 a day, plus the shop for 10 days. Well, for 6 days, plus the 4 you get from the shop. Here we go. Last 10 pull, last chance to get a Bridal Elia. Come on, man. These brown books, what are you doing to me, game? Come on, give me a rainbow. 20 pulls, throw me a rainbow on here. God. I really just looked at 20 blue crystals, didn't I? Now, not that I can complain. My pull luck lately has been very, very good. Very, very good. And this is going to change to at least a yellow, but wouldn't it be sweet to end this with a rainbow? Oh my God, it didn't even change to the yellow. I got a Sosha. I forgot that's just 10 single pulls, not a multi-pull. Oh boy, oh boy. That was 20 pulls with 19 blues and a yellow. That's terrible. Wow. So there we go. That's small Baby Jayy's like 20 pulls in a dream for Alaya. We didn't get it, but we did get some tokens. I'll cash those in for something or other. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you're pulling tomorrow, good luck with your pulls. And yeah, I'll see y'all there. Peace.